Hi everybody and welcome to another Wifey Tries. Today I'm going to ask Ange to identify parts of the engine. Simple things, maybe air filter, oil filter, all that sort of stuff, but maybe she doesn't know. But then again, maybe she does. So let me call in my wife, Angie.
Hi.
So today's challenge.
Yeah, you just said those things. I don't know where they are.
Okay, well this is going to be fun then. Let's have a go. Okay, so the first thing I want you to find then, now knowing that you don't know where it is, where's the air filter?
Okay.
So remember, the air filter is all about the engine taking in air,
Yeah.
filtering it before it goes into the engine.
In here somewhere? This looks like a pipe where air
Yeah,
could
so
be.
that's where air would go in. So where do you think the filter could be?
Well, air's going to come in for this way, I would think. It's going to go in through there. This box.
Yeah, in that box.
That's massive.
So it would be a matter of unclipping these clips, and then when you lift it up, in fact, we can give it a go now. If you want to, do you want some gloves?
That's a massive filter, isn't it? Don't you think?
So there's one down here.
Oh, I think there's one on this side.
Yeah, one on the side there.
Oh, wow.
There might even be that one you might want to open.
Wow, there is one down here. There's one on that side.
I think you'll be able to lift it up enough.
Don't
But there's
break it.
the filter inside.
Oh yeah, I recognise that. From
So
the
you
jobs
would
you've done.
unclip that one and that one as well, and then you could take that thing
Oh,
off
okay.
and you'd see the filter.
Oh, that's nice and clean. Look.
Yes, because it's recently been done, Ange. Okay, so now to put it back, that satisfying click all around.
Oh, I don't know. Just sounds like I'm breaking it.
No, you're supposed to hear it click on
I
it.
can't do that one.
Well, you're going to have to. You're the technician now.
I've got. Hold on, it's. Oh, they flip over each other.
It flips over. It's
Okay.
like a clasp that closes.
Okay, this one is a bit. Okay, I'm there. Job done.
Well, nearly.
Okay, that's a big filter.
Okay. Next one.
Okay.
We passed on that one. Next one. Where is the oil filter on this particular car? It can be in different places on many other engines, but on this particular car, where
Well,
would we find the oil filter?
a couple of episodes ago we did the oil, and I know that oil is here. We know the dipstick's there, so the filter's got to be somewhere in between. Maybe.
Put your hand on where you think it may be.
Let me have a little look.
One eternity later.
Maybe we don't know, Shane.
Hot, cold, should we do that?
Yeah, go on then.
Start putting your hand somewhere then.
It's
Very
gonna
warm,
be.
very warm, very warm,
That's hot car.
very warm.
Down here somewhere. I can't.
It needs to be a place where we can access, to be
Yes, I
fair, because
know.
obviously we need to change the oil filter.
Um,
Very, very, very warm, very warm. Maybe rather than climbing into the engine, it may be somewhere much nearer the top.
really? In here?
Very warm, very, very, very hot, hot almost.
Under here then?
It's literally right there.
Oh, how would the filter be in that?
You would, well, you can't unscrew it with your hand, but you would unscrew that and the filter would be inside.
Inside there?
Yes. Some
kind of
engines have it
shape is
under.
that?
It's round. It's cylinder-like looking.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Where is the alternator? Now, the alternator is what charges as you're going along. It recharges your battery as you're driving.
Well, we now know the battery is here.
Okay. That's why I
Okay.
haven't even asked you that one, because you should know that now.
Alternator. This?
Yeah.
Really?
That's the alternator. Yeah.
Okay,
So
that's
if
for the
this
fans
needed an
of
alternator
the
change.
strap is attached
Exactly,
to.
this belt
Belt.
goes around all the pulleys, and as you're driving, that alternator turns right by the pulleys, which then charges the battery again.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh wow.
where is your brake fluid?
Fluid.
Once again, these aren't necessarily hidden. They're usually in plain sight.
Yeah, well, the only other place I can see a fluid thing is this?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. That's the brake fluid. And if you look on top, does it actually say? Yeah, it should have a picture of like brakes. If you have a look at it, it should be like a wheel with yeah, no, I reassessed. That is your brake servo fluid.
So where would
that's
the
where
other
your
one
brake
that you
fluid
talked
goes.
about be?
That is your brake fluid. What, the steering
Yeah,
fluid?
where would that be then?
You tell me.
Oh gosh.
'Cause that's also visible.
Is it?
Yeah.
So we have our screen wash, we have our coolant, and what fluid was that?
That's your brake fluid.
I don't see anywhere else that has fluid.
I'll give you a clue. It's very near where you had the oil filter.
There's a lid.
Yeah, that's your brake. Oh, sorry, your steering fluid.
Oh, I've
You won't.
loosened
You'd need to take
Okay.
this off to fully
Wow,
open it.
okay.
That has a little dipstick on it as well. Remember we had the low high on the
Yeah,
main dipstick.
yeah.
This has a similar thing.
Okay, so there's a dipstick.
For your steering fluid.
And how often does that need doing,
Well,
roughly?
not that often. Although it's recommended you could do it every few years, every
Okay.
so years. I mean,
Right.
obviously, I'm putting in a new steering rack, so it'd get done anyway.
Okay.
Okay, so a little bit of a harder one for you now because it's not as visible. Where do you think the water pump is? So remember, an engine needs water, fuel, air. Where is the water pump? And when we say water, we're probably talking really about coolant, aren't we? Where is it where it gets pumped into the engine?
I'm confused now because that's the coolant.
It is. But remember, the coolant goes to... Okay, where's the radiator?
Here.
Okay, so the coolant's got to go from there, via pipes to there,
Yeah.
to cool itself down.
Well, it looks like it could be that
But
black one.
it has to get into the engine at some point, which is what your water pump does. So where is the water pump? I must admit, this is going to be a harder one.
Well, I've just followed. I followed this one
Yeah, it goes into that pump.
down. This one here, and I followed it down, and it comes under, and it goes towards this area. Is it around here at all?
It is around there. And interestingly, it's pretty much where all the belts are. You see where your alternator is?
Yeah.
That alternator is bolted in to your water pump. And this pulley is part of the water pump.
Oh, really? So that is that pipe then, that big pipe going down, this one here?
Yeah, that's part of it. So
Okay.
along with that, where would the thermostat be? So the thermostat is what allows or stops water going in or out, depending on how hot or cold the engine is. So remember, a thermostat is going to need a feed of water, so it's going to need another pipe. And it's also going to be around the front of where we've just looked.
Well, it's going to be a wire, isn't it?
Huh?
A wire?
A wire,
What, for
no?
water?
No, for the thermostat,
Look,
isn't it?
it's going to be a feed of water into the thermostat.
Oh, right.
Because
okay.
the thermostat either opens or closes according to what the temperature is at the time.
Okay.
Now, to give you a clue, I can see a very big hose right in front of me here. So can you, right by your hand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where's it going into?
Fan. It says caution fan.
But that's because there's a fan there.
Okay.
Where is this pipe going
Wait,
into?
oh, it's going into
Yeah.
this.
That is
The
your
alternator.
thermostat.
No?
No. Alternator's right down there. That's the
Alternator's
water
down there.
pump. This is the engine.
Engine. It's going into the engine.
But
Okay.
inside there,
Okay.
inside that area, at the end of that hose, is a thermostat.
Oh, okay. Right. How would I have known that?
Yeah, it is well hidden, to be fair.
Okay, but it's interesting
Okay.
to know. Okay.
Let's finish off with one thing that you do know, although I'm not sure if you know where it is on here. Where would I find the spark plugs?
Well, it would be under here. So you have to lift this up, and it would be attached to the engines, no? No?
It would be attached, and in theory you might need to remove the lid, but on this side in particular, you can clearly see where the spark plugs go.
Let's have a look. Oh, here. These.
That's a coil pack.
Oh, right. Okay.
So that's what gets the electricity from the car to the spark
these?
plug. No, they're coil packs.
Coil packs.
But on the end of the coil packs, what do you see? So you've got coil packs.
Yeah.
What can you see? There's two, like, each coil pack has got two.
One like this and
Yeah.
this.
No.
This and this.
Yeah, there's two of them. Well, where are they going to?
Under here.
Yeah, so the
The
spark
metal
plugs
bit.
are in there.
Ah, them. So
Yeah.
that's the spark plugs.
So they're coil packs with the leads going
Okay.
to the top of the spark plugs. Now this particular engine has 2 spark plugs per cylinder, and it's an 8-cylinder, hence the V8. So you've got 16 spark plugs on this.
Okay.
So that 2 there, for instance, is just 1 cylinder. And then obviously the next coil pack is for another 2, next one for another 2, and so on.
Okay.
So that's where your spark plugs are. That's why doing the spark plug change on this car can be quite difficult, because it's right underneath and you've got very limited space.
Yeah.
So, how have you found this? Identifying all these things, and more importantly, you're seeing it on this engine.
Yeah.
It's different on other cars, isn't
Yeah.
it? On other engines, but
It's interesting because I've heard those names. You know, we use them all the time. I hear you talking about it all the time. And yeah, to actually see where they were, it's not good enough just to be in the region of.
true. Well, I think you've done well. You identified, or at least got there in the end with a lot of them. So I have to say, job done. Job done. So yeah, guys, hopefully you've learned something from that. Certainly, I'm sure Ange has. So yeah, that's another episode of Wifey Tries. She's identified quite a few things there and probably learned quite a bit as well. But hopefully you'll join us for the next one. So thanks, guys, and stay tuned.
Fancy a cup of tea?
Yeah, you need a cup of tea
I
after
need
that,
a
don't
cup
you?
of tea after that.